Okay, good Monday, everybody. Hopefully, it was a good weekend for you. Yeah, tonight we are going to be working on the base for the Black Dragon. Uh, yeah, Dragon's over there. Hey, Sojan, how are you? Hopefully, the sound's working. Let's see. Well, it seems to work on my end. All right, so we're gonna work on the swamp rock base for this guy. Yeah, then I'll have to look up a fun pattern for this lizard or something to do with him. So let's see. I already did Mechanicus Standard Gray over this. Uh,
Hello there.
hey Ty, how you doing tonight, bud? Hopefully you had a good Father's Day. I did. Let's see. Doing okay? Well, that's good. Better than not okay, I guess. You know what? Let's put some Dungeon Gray on this in some of the recesses. Hey, alright. Yeah, I'm actually wearing one of my Father's Day gifts. Just a big mower. It's in synthwave going hot dad summer. Alright, we're doing some Dungeon Gray from Reaper. Just in some of the crevices and cracks of the stone, just kind of add some depth before we even hit it with a wash. Hopefully this kind of shows up. And yeah, I do the gem thing that I did for like the gem dragon, but black dragons like to set up in ruins of civilizations and whatnot, so it's going to be more like a lot of old worked stone and things like that. And I don't want to just, I don't know, I'll have fun with this. Fart around, see how this all works. Maybe I'll have to hang some vines and other things off of the front of this and some moss. Just because, hey, he's in a swamp. He's in a swamp. Like we would say when we play Magic. Yeah. And I wonder if Doc will make it tonight. I know it was his birthday, so if he makes it, that's great. If not, well, that's fine too. It's his birthday, and he doesn't have to live on Twitch. Too bad there isn't a lizard that he's skewered. Well, I mean, because there's a lizard right here. I don't know how well you can see him or not. But he's just kind of chilling out. But yes, black dragons would be arbitrarily cruel like that. And just kill a little lizard for fun. Yeah, I couldn't remember. Was it called the Swamp of Sorrow or Swamp of Despair? In the never-ending story. Alright. Well, man, if only we had some way to look this up. Yeah. One always lies and one tells the truth. No, well, we were all close, but yet wrong. So, you know what? I'll crack open my white peach ale so we can chat, have a sip. Anybody else drinking anything right now? Yeah, took the kiddos to see Inside Out 2 on Friday. And they had a lot of fun. They enjoyed it a lot. Though, dear God, anymore now, I'm smuggling in Capri Suns for them. And I'm abusing the free refills on popcorn. Well, I have water next to me too, but I'm just like, why not? Yeah, because they all wanted cotton candy. So yeah, I didn't really plan ahead much for this. Yeah, it's almost $100 for 4 junior sodas, 2 large sodas, a popcorn, and 4 little bags of cotton. Well, all right, I'd say decent sized bags of cotton candy, and a box of Milk Duds for Dad. It was only $50 because I had $10 off. So it would have been $60. Because thank God for 4 child seats. Alrighty. Yeah, I had a coupon. So, should I use the Duncan Rhodes wash or use the Game Color Black wash? Because we all know what Nuln Oil looks like. Or do I use Army Painter's Dark Tone? Here, I'll give you... So, use the 2 thin coats. The movie was good. Yeah, it introduced a few more emotions for Riley. There was anxiety, which my youngest was just ecstatic about for some reason. And then there was shyness, envy, and ennui. Which Joy, of course, decided to call Wee Wee. And so then the kids all giggle because, yeah, she's saying pee. And of course, then the at the end of the first movie, you know, there's the puberty button, as they called it. Well, it activates in the middle of the night, right before a big thing for Riley. And wacky hijinks ensue. Yeah, well, these silicone things are great for getting paint off of them. Washes, not so much. Yeah, see, like the paint just peels off. Washes kind of tend to stick around. Like they peel off a little bit, but then, yeah, stick around a bit. Alrighty. Ugh. Alright, we'll add more wash to that if we need to. Then I may work on the tongue a little bit of the dragon, just kind of help pick out some other details and whatnot. Well played, Fabulous Bill. Well played. How you doing today, bud? Not bad. Just home from getting the shop and playing some Judgment. All right. You win? Yeah, I should have tried to smooth off a few of these support uh, divots here. But you know what? I'm going to probably just cover them up with moss and vines. Oh yeah, and so Jan, I'm almost through book 3 of the Noobtown series. And I'm enjoying it a lot. Yeah, I've really enjoyed it. Yes, 7J Ty. 7J indeed. We'll see if Fabulous Bill concurs. Yeah, this Oblivion Black isn't too bad. It is. At one of these points, I should break out the old washes that I have from GW and use them on something. Just for gits and shiggles. Okay, I will say their nozzle design, that the agitator gets stuck in there, is kind of annoying. Okay, let that dry. Put on the glove to handle the dragon. Kind of lighten up that tongue a little bit. Do a little bit of Oozing purple. Sorry about the light for you guys. I just kind of need it for... Okay, there we go. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Can see that pretty good. Even has the forked tongue. Because he thieved past the lies of the Jedi. I don't know. I figured I'd just throw in some Palpatine or something. Whatever. Watching the Acolyte. Enjoying it. It's a good story so far. Kind of slow. I really like the guy from Squid Games in it as a Jedi Master. He's like the bright spot of it. And any scenes with Carrie-Anne Moss in there. I don't see why some fans are super butthurt over one other thing. But that's just me. Take it or leave it. We're still getting new Star Wars, so... Let's look up, you know what, since that's still drying, we have our authentic battle damage right here. Let's take a look at, like, what broken horns look like. Now, do we make this look like a fresh broken horn? Or an older broken? You know, like it was broken recently? Or, broken, or make it a fresh one? Usually whiter on the inside. So you're saying going with like a older horn break rather than a fresh one? So that way there's no blood? fan just a little bit because I'm feeling pretty warm down here. There we go. Ty, what do you think? Both an older horn brake, newer horn brake, fabulous? What do you guys think? Yes, indubitably. Older or newer horn brake? Newer. Okay. So, Jan, what do you think? Newer-ish is fine. Okay. And why is it that I always have like ideas like, oh, I should use some of this plastic putty to build it up a little bit and make it look like it actually, that so that way it's not as smooth. What do you guys think? Build it up and then paint it up from there. Well, hello, Doc. Happy birthday. Thanks for stopping by. Kind of building up some of the stuff around this horn brake so it looks a little fresher or like there's an indent. Alright, sadly I need to let that cure. Need to let it cure for a while. But let's look at this. Almost dry. I got a fan like right here. Just speed it along its merry little way. Did you have the day off from work today, Doc, or did you take it off, or what'd you do? Or did you do something big over the weekend? Like, did you go and see Inside Out 2? Because you should, because it's good. And of course, just like some little bit of paint just gets on there and immediately dries into place for forever.
And never.
Yeah. Most exciting thing I did is have supper with my parents tonight. Did have a party for family on Saturday night, though. Ah, cool. So now that she's back from her walk, I wanted to share a story of something that Delay Capture said this weekend that it got me. It got me pretty dang good. So she got some new curtains for the living room a while back, and she kept forgetting them in the back of her car. Well, she got them, and she's just like, yeah, I figured get it to kind of help brighten up the living room, because otherwise it's so dank, like my memes. And I had to take a knee. I actually laughed for about a full minute at that one. So okay, let's look at some of my basing materials. Oh, there you go. Take that to the bank and cash it. Alright, I have some natural leaf litter that I'm definitely going to use. Not these rocks. Not these rocks. Use some of that. Felipe, hello, welcome. Sit down, have some plaid. Or even stay a while and glisten. Alright. Just looking through my basing material right now for some stuff for the base for this. So yeah, here's the base, here's the dragon. And he's just about... Dragon's pretty much done. But now, we're working on... You know, as Megan Trainor would say, we are, as they say, all about that base.
No treble.
No treble. Alright. I don't know if I want to use... I could use some of these. And I do have a moss effect that we could play around with on the rocks. Let's see, wild. Oh hey, and I have some swamp tufts. Do I use any of these other fantasy tufts on there as well? Or just use some of the swamp tufts, some of these little light green tufts for mossy patches? What do you guys think? Curious minds want to know, and I am one of those curious minds. Oh yeah, and I even have some of these that I could use. Because, why not, right? So, you working on anything at all, Philippe, or are you just here for the D&D mini painting chat slash miscellaneous BS chat. I don't think I'm going to use any of the mixed flower sets. That'll add too much color, though. One red flower, but none of the fantasy tufts, do you think? Actually, 3D sculptor. I'm looking for life. Okay, well, this was a 3D print from. It was designed by Lord of the Print, and that was printed out by my friend Crit Monkey Studios a long time ago, and I'm finally getting to it. So, what kind of stuff do you 3D sculpt? You missed everything. Worked up the little bit around the horn here since there's a misprint here. So, building that up so it looks more like battle damage, and we'll make that look like fresh blood on next Monday's stream. Got out some stuff to use as moss and whatnot on this base, because I did not remove a lot of the support stuff here, so I'm gonna cover it up with moss and whatnot. So, you know, it was my fault for not filing it down. You know, they did an excellent job printing it and everything. It was on me to take care of it from there. Yeah. Those are the words I'm looking for. Alright, now we'll do just a little bit of dry brushing. I think I have some... I do have some Dawnstone. I create some models for Patreon, but my theme is completely different. Yeah, Lord of the Print is amazing. And also, Felipe, if you want to... Thank you, Doc. Also, Felipe, if you want to promote your Patreon, I am link friendly. Yeah. Yeah, that was obviously a spam bot and whatnot, so I say that as someone gets banned from my channel, but we all knew what they did. They knew what they did. Yes, I'm link friendly. If you want to share your link, by all means, go ahead. If not, that's fine too. No pressure. You just want to hang out, you're more than welcome to. Alright. I will click on that so that way I will check it out later. But you are always welcome to hang out in my channel. So you based in the US or overseas? Where are you based out of? If you want to share that. No pressure. Obviously, I am from the US. I'm actually from the Midwest. So yes, I have been working on with paint a while. I've been painting off and on for almost 20 years now. Started with the Lord of the Rings box set from Games Workshop back in like '02 or '03. Buddy of mine wanted to start playing that because he's a huge Lord of the Rings nerd. And oh, okay, it's cool. So same time zone, just you're way farther south. But yeah, started with Lord of the Rings. I actually have some of my old Lord of the Rings models on my desk still. Still very proud of them. Very pleased with how well they turned out, considering that I was just starting out. And then got out of painting for a couple years there. Started painting again for D&D groups and whatnot, having some fun with that. And then in '07, I started playing Warhammer, and started with Space Wolves, and I really liked having a painted army. I did not like just having gray plastic. Well, even when I was playing Lord of the Rings with my buddy, and it was just the two of us, I preferred to have painted models. And my buddy did as well. He did a pretty good job, but I was better. Love you, Reed. But, yeah, then started playing Warhammer, started painting a lot more. Then had some kids, got out of Warhammer for a little bit, but then met some people on Twitter, started painting on a more regular basis, started playing more D&D again, and yeah, just and that's been going on for what, 8 years now? And I mean, model once based on Warhammer models, I think it was something like Adeptus Mechanicus. But I don't know anything about Warhammer. Still, it's amazing. Oh yeah, yeah, the models are cool. I dabble in Warhammer still. I would love to play, just with 4 kids in the house and everything like that. There is no time, but eventually there will be time. And I will miss not having them here. So I'm not lamenting the fact that I don't have time, just stating the fact that I don't have time. Well, you have come to the right channel, because I can just I've been reading the books since about when I've been playing the game. So I've been reading the books off and on since '07. So I know a lot about Warhammer. Sleep less, Warhammer more. Yes, fabulous Bill. Is that the marketing strategy from James Warhammer? Plenty of time to sleep later. Yeah. Yeah, because I really got into the books as well. And that's actually how I got Sojan into it. He just read the books as well, and then kind of started playing as a secondary to it. All right. Yeah, this is looking good. All right. There we go. That looks good. Let's take a look at that. Or should I worry about the little lizard first? Paint him first and then... Let's see. Yeah, I'm actually looking at some of your models. Ooh. Dang, good work on the Ryu. Or Ryu, however you want to say it. Alright, let's see. I would want venomous because poison is a bite. Venom. Alright. Venom if it bites, poison if you bite it. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Let's see. Types of poisonous lizards. There we go. I know this is fun. You guys looking at the side of my. Here we go. One with might be with black and red spots, or I don't think skinks are poisonous. This might have to be a Monday problem, because I see we are just about out of time. Plus, I need to really think more about what I want to do here. Okay. Well, yeah, we'll pretty much call it a night here. Felipe, on Wednesdays, I usually paint Warhammer stuff, so I will talk a lot of Warhammer stuff. I'll continue working on Rabute Gilliman right there, so you are more than welcome to swing by and listen in on the nerd chat and everything. So, yeah, some good progress. Yeah, I had to wait for the wash to finish up here. Got the tongue done, waiting on the we'll wait on the putty around the horn to dry so I can paint that up so it looks like fresh battle damage. And yeah, I think that's about it for right now. So, well, thank you all for hanging out. I know Mondays are usually like my slower nights, but hey, it's always good having people in chat. And yeah, Felipe, you're welcome to swing by always. Yeah, I always like having new people that find the channel. So, but yeah, with that, I will bid you all a good night. Catch you all on Wednesday again, I hope. And just remember, between now and then, keep on painting.